Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Benji, and these are 3 easy ways to stretch your plantar fascia. First of all, your plantar fascia is a band of tissue that goes from the heel all the way to the toes. A lot of times patients come in for plantar fasciitis, which is basically heel pain, and there's constantly inflammation and pain going on with every step. Usually occurs in the morning. And I do go through a stretching regimen with my patients, and so I just wanted to share with you what I tell them and what has been really successful in my practice. So the first one is called a runner's stretch. So basically you take whatever foot is bothering you, to pull that back and make sure that my heel is not lifted off of the ground, and it's not towards the outside and it's not towards the inside. It's completely perpendicular to the wall. And then pretend this is a wall or an object you want to press against. You want to basically push against that object and lean forward. And you feel a nice stretch in your calf. The reason why we stretch the calf and Achilles tendon is that as the muscle to the calf goes to the tendon, that becomes your plantar fascia. So if your calf is tight, the heel pain is not going to go away. So a runner stretch is super important. You want to make sure you do 3 sets for 30 seconds. And then you want to switch and do the other sides. This actually feels really good. I haven't done this in a couple days. Anytime you're doing running, biking, hiking, any physical activity, this is one of the most important stretches I recommend patients do. We also have a device called an Ultraflex. It's made by PowerStep, and this is basically a rocker. And what I tell patients to do, you could either sit down or you can stand up. And what I want you to do is just press against. Let me back this up here so you guys can all see. You just basically press the foot against the back end of it, like this, and then hold that right there. Oh, that's a really nice stretch. So what this hits is a little bit higher towards your hamstring. Obviously, it stretches the calf muscle, and it forces you to begin to flex the plantar fascia, and you'll feel a nice stretch in the heel. And you want to hold this again for 30 seconds and then relax and do another 2 sets for 3 sets for 30 seconds. And I also recommend doing both sides on this one. And then the last one is in the morning. I know the majority of you that are watching have the majority of your pain in the morning. So I tell patients before you even get out of bed, have a t-shirt, have a towel on your nightstand. I just took my scrub pants to show you guys the ease of use. You don't need you can use a stretch band, resistance band, but this is perfectly fine. So you take it, fold it in half, make it almost like a band like this, and then while you're actually laying in bed, you put it underneath the ball of the foot, like so, and then you're gonna completely make sure your knee is completely straight, and you're gonna pull back on the ball of the foot, and you're gonna feel an excellent stretch in your fascia. If this is very difficult to do, I tell patients that they can either hold it out here, they could bring it in closer, and they don't have to lay down. You can just put it right against the edge of the bed, sit down on the edge of the bed and pull back. And it's still, if that is too difficult, you can basically put your foot against the wall here. Make sure it's not your whole foot, just the ball of your foot against the wall, and basically lean forward, and you'll feel that nice stretch across the band of the fascia. Those are 3 or 4 simple stretches to do. You can take the ice water bottles. You can do that stretch as well. I haven't had as much success with that. These 3 are my basic stretches. They're very effective for plantar fasciitis. They're very effective for heel pain, for calf pain, for Achilles tendonitis. And the most important thing I tell you to do is just to be consistent. If you're going to do the stretches, you need to be doing it on a daily basis until you feel pain relief. So with that, thank you for watching. I'll check in with you guys later.